Love and immunity, beloveds, here, admitted into the hospital, came out to the beautiful Texas, in the heart of Texas, and came into this new environment, this new spirit, this new existence, this new life, this new body, this new foundation. And, we all know that change is taxing on us. Well, here I am. I got a new career, started meeting new people, started having different responsibilities and different spirits and different understandings and different beliefs and different backgrounds and different knowledges. I mean, it starts to take a toll on your body within all of life's existence. But it's been a beautiful, beautiful journey so far. I'm loving the spirit here in Texas, right in the heart of Texas. I'm loving the growth, the maturity, and the people here. But, life will take a toll on us, and sometimes we have to understand, as I've come into my career here and my journey, and not part of what God has been leading me in the midst of. Um, I'm a community educator, and I go out and educate the community on the things that I do on my services. And I go into these foundations, and I allow these people to know, when we're not listening to ourselves, when we're not listening to God's needs and God's wills and God's desires, God will shut us down. And I go in there faithfully every day, and I preach, or I teach on this topic as a community educator. And look at myself, my beloveds. But see, this is where God will make a way. Not every time things happen to us, like we get sick or we're going through something or bad things are happening in our life. And not every time, not no time is God trying to kill, steal, and destroy from us. Many times it's our beliefs that are doing that. The beast will walk the fabric of this earth and mark us. It is our beliefs that are coming into this heavenly realm and killing, stealing, and destroying the faith of that mustard seed in which our cellular existence already has been established within this body of life's existence as. So we must understand that, like this situation, I didn't want to tell anybody that I got admitted into the hospital. But as I was laying here this morning, God said, get up. You can't sleep on life's existence. You are a messenger. You are in the spirit of truth. You are in the body of life's existence. And beloveds, you have to praise my name. You have to ensure that my people know my will, my purpose, my desire is for that body of life's existence. And you see, as I go out into the community and I educate people on topics like, the help is out there, but we don't seek it. The help is out there, but we don't seek it. And when we don't honor the will of God, which is the body of life's existence, and that is already established, and that His will is already done, God will find ways to shut us down. And not all the time is this way to shut us down. Sometimes this will is because God knows we are overtaxing. We are over toiling. We are overdoing it. And sometimes God will set us down by the very right, by the very will, by the very source of the body within life's existence. And the body will be the Lord and Savior that says, okay, no, my beloved. Okay, no, not my body of life's existence. I have to shut. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. I'm not shutting you down to punish you. I'm not putting you down to allow people to think that you unhealthy or that my will is not in you. I'm putting thank you so much, Spirit. But I'm setting you down for a while so that you can recognize my grace, my love, my life, my body of life's existence is sufficient already in you. Okay, I've come out here and I've taken on a new career. I've taken on new responsibilities. I've taken on new knowledges and beliefs and structures and foundations and systems. And spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, that can tax you. I've come into a foundation where I feel a little challenged. I've come into a career where I'm learning something that I already knew, but in a different environment, under a different spirit, under a different understanding of knowledge. And it's taking a toll on me. And this job requires my presence. This job requires that I play a whole bunch of different roles at one time, and I still have to play the roles of being a parent, of being in a relationship, of being my own self, of being my own knowledge, of being my own, beloveds, stand still and know that I'm God. We don't realize the taxing we put upon this body when it doesn't deserve it, when it's already spirit, it's already a cellular existence, which is a living body called life's existence. When it is already established, we go and we send these spiritual forces of evil. We send these other forces, which are our beliefs, other people's beliefs, other people's foundations, other people's structures, other people's indoctrinations, other people's knowledge. We overtax, overtoil this body. Okay? And it's the whole understanding of the book of Ephesians. The whole book of Ephesians is stating, that I am against the rulers and the authorities of that world. Why? Because they send these spiritual forces of evil into my heavenly realm. Well, beloveds, guilty, 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 because right now, this morning yesterday when I got up, beloveds, the day before that, I had been feeling real tired. And days before that, I had been saying that I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I had a whole bunch of referrals coming in, and I had a whole bunch of people calling me out to do these events, and I was overwhelmed. And my body is the first recognition of me understanding that I'm putting too much pressure. I'm putting too much pressure on myself, trying to live up to the standards of a job, of a relationship, of parenting, of my own beliefs, of other people's beliefs, of other people's foundations, of other people's structures. And the one that I am made in the image and the likeness of is already established, has already been written. I already know the plans I have for you, plans to give you a future, plans to give you life. Okay, I came so that you may have life, and I'm taking life's plans, and I'm taking life's future, and I'm taking life's knowledge, and I'm taking life's understanding, and I'm over toiling it. I'm taxing it. I'm pressuring it. I'm putting too much stress upon it. And guess what happens? I end up in the hospital, admitted into the hospital with high levels of that I might be having a heart attack. Okay, so first thing God wanted me to know is, sweetheart, I'm not trying to punish you. It's not because you're not healthy. It's not because you are unhealthy. It is because you are not listening to this body that is already life's existence. You are sending these spiritual forces of evil into my heavenly realm. Okay? You are overtaxing, you are overtoiling me. Guard your heart. Through my well springs of life flow. And the first thing that is being under attack is my heart. Taking on too many responsibilities, too many idols and titles and beliefs and indoctrinations, and too many foundations and knowledges and understandings of everything outside of me. And yet what lives inside of me is greater than what lives in that world. Okay? So this message, God is always trying to deliver a message onto this body of life's existence. And sometimes it might come in the form of a onset of a heart attack, beloveds, an onset of a sickness, an onset of cancer, an onset of something in which we have allowed to enter into this heavenly realm and turn us into that spiritual force of evil. You know, we have to understand that our body is a cellular existence. It's life's existence. It already knows the plans it has for us. And yet we take on other people's plans, other people's knowledges, other people's structures, other people's foundations, other people's systems, other people's understandings. But the one that lives inside of us already knows the plan in which this body has already been created in the image and likeness of, and that is eternal, immortal, immortal. That is the body of life's existence. And sometimes we disrespect, we blaspheme, we kill, steal, and destroy that promise. And then we don't want to admit to it. We want to blame others. No. You see where I'm at? You see what has come upon me? Taxing and toil. My heart not being guarded within life's existence. And now it's wavering. It's wavering. And here I am, set down by the grace of God, by my Lord and Savior, which is this body of life's existence, saying, hey, beloved, are you listening? Are you receiving? Are you welcoming? Are you under? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Are you understanding my knowledge? And I didn't want to share this with anybody because I didn't want anybody coming into this situation, bringing their worry and bringing their understanding and bringing their indoctrinations and bringing their beliefs. Oh, she's not healthy. Oh, she's not doing what she says she's doing. Oh, no. This is a private and confidential. This is life's existence as a messenger. I am going to deliver the truth. I am going to deliver the message of what this body came into life's existence for all of us as one image and one likeness to do. And that is under the spirit of truth, is to deliver the body, the soul, back onto life's existence for everybody. And as I just stand obedient and listen and use myself as a great example, as a great testimony and a great testament of that in which we all should be honoring and praising and uplifting and sharing, not killing, stealing, and destroying, and speaking our curses of death against our indoctrinations, our beliefs, our understandings, our knowledges against. Because the one that already surpasses all understanding is this body, already living, established eternally, immortally within life's genetic existence, which is inside that cellular element. And we as a human species, a human race, as a word that has become flesh, telling it something other than what it has already been given life's existence to do on the behalf of everybody. Okay, so as I share this beautiful truth and I let you come into my life and understand the favor that has been placed upon me for this body of life's existence, not because of my name, not because of my race, not because of my sex, not because I have an idol or title or statue, or because I'm a false prophet, because I am. Because this body is my Lord and Savior, and look what it has done upon me to get me to understand thy will is already done, my beloved. And when I got to set you down, it's not because I'm punishing you or because you're not healthy or because you're not doing the will and the grace of God. It is because I might need you to recognize you are taxing, over toiling, stressing, going above and beyond that in which I have already given you dominion over. And when I set you down, it's so that I can come upon you and get you to recognize my testimony, my knowledge, my will, my body, that this is life's existence, and I already knew the plans I have for you. And you've taken those plans and you've rewritten them. You've written yourself out of the book of life. Okay? As I continue to acknowledge and no longer reject, and to be the messenger and to stay in the spirit of truth, my testimony becomes a witness to his own knowledge, to his own understanding. And what I go through starts to surpass anything that I'm going through, because the truth, the spirit of truth comes upon me, and it now becomes the witness and the testimony and the messenger and the living truth, the holy truth, and nothing but the truth. And then my body becomes the glorifying witness that I am standing in the presence of the Lord, that I am communing with this body as life's existence now, and that I am okay to be open up enough to share the glory of life and what life has had to endure on the behalf of us trying to be rulers and authorities of an external existence, when the one that came to give us life, the kingdom of heaven, lives within us. And this body is the genetic makeup of all of life's existence, for everybody as one knowledge, one kingdom, one truth, and one understanding that surpasses all understandings, beloveds. And as I just stand still and let my body take advantage of me for the very first time in my life, accept me for the very first time in my life, become one in me for the very first time in my life, and believe in me for the very first time in my life, I'm just sitting here enjoying life, not worried about if that could have turned into a heart attack, could have paralyzed me, could have done more damage than good, has come upon me as the grace and the mercy and the life and a witness and a testimony of something that is the becoming of life's existence, the acknowledgement that I am no longer sacrificing this body to stresses, to worries, to foundations, to beliefs, to indoctrinations, to things that no longer serve me. When I came in here the other day, I listened to my body. I listened to my life. I wanted to get up that morning and go to work, but my body said, oh, beloved, I wish you would. I wish you would. Put me in so much pain that I had to go and get myself checked. I had to come in and be admitted because I listened. And to the old me, she would have went to work and probably onset that heart attack. Probably would have killed myself that same day, the old me. But the transformed and the renewed me, she listened. She listened. You can't be out there preaching and teaching something and then killing, stealing, and destroying the very image and likeness of my kingdom, of my body within life's existence already. And I listened. And see, sometimes God will put us in a situation like this so he can show other people the glory of his majesty, of his grace, of his mercy, of his love, of his peace, of his harmony, of his good well-being, his abundance that life has already given you dominion over, that you have already been written in the book of life as that living body, that living kingdom. And it's not the will of God to shut us down or to allow people to send the spiritual forces of evil like, oh, she's sick, oh, she's not doing the will, oh, she not. No. It's so that people can witness God's glory upon you in the midst of your weakness, in the midst of your trials, in the midst of you honoring that body within life's existence and going and taking care of it. So if no one has told you this on this day or any other day, I didn't want to come on here. I didn't want to share this because at first I was ashamed. But God said, no, you're not sleeping on my testimony. You're not sleeping on my will. You're not sleeping on my truth. Go and show people my mercy and my grace and my healing nature and what this body of life's existence is here to do on the behalf of everybody. I'm your Lord and Savior. And when you let me dwell within that heavenly place, as that heavenly presence, as that body within all of life's existence, I will deliver you. I will never sacrifice you. You will hear my will. I will set you down in the presence of the Lord, and I will use you as a testimony to glorify and to be a witness and a messenger of the living truth, the holy truth, and nothing but the truth. And as I just sit here and just acknowledge, hey, sweetheart, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. You know, I'm learning to trust. You know, for a couple of years, I didn't have no trust in that world. I didn't have no trust in doctors. I didn't have no trust in hospitals. I didn't have no trust. I would have kept going and kept going. But today, God said, and as somebody witnessed upon me, telling me the story of on my deliverance here in the ambulance, one of the ambulances said, hey, I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story about this man. And I've heard the story before, but it never hit me with life's existence until this one time, this one testimony, this one understanding that God allowed that man to share with me on this day. He said, this man had been praying to God for God to save him. And there was a storm. And in this storm, God sent the helicopter. God sent the boat. God sent the presence of the Lord to save this man. And this man kept saying, no, by the grace of God, I'm going to be saved. By the will of God, I'm going to be saved. But God sent the helicopter and the boat on his behalf. And we all know that story, so I'm not going to go there. I just wanted to reference it. And when he was delivering me to the hospital, he said, now, what did you get out of that story? And I said that I want to be saved. And what came to my heart is, it's time for you to start trusting now, beloved. It's time for you to start trusting. You know, not everybody is for you. But when it comes to that body of life's existence, anybody that I send on your behalf is for you. So if no one has told you this on this day or any other day, love and immunity. And I hope that when I deliver these messages, that by the grace of God, you are receiving them as a messenger, as a witness, and as a testimony of how good and how faithful that body within all of life's existence has been delivered onto you through me. And I am just a messenger of the living truth, the holy truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. Have an amazing day, beloveds.